if there are n points in a plane and k points are collinear, then the number of straight lines that can be formed is nc2 minus kc2 plus 1. What is the relation? This is nothing but n plus 1 cr. So using this relation, ncr plus ncr minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 cr. R factorial is equal to, what is npr? Npr is equal to 240 divided by ncr is 120, that's equal to 2. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of basic mathematics class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty department of mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the temple of excellence. So in my previous class we have discussed regarding circular permutations. So in previous class we have discussed regarding circular permutations and the problems based on circular permutation. Now in this session I am going to discuss regarding the combinations, very important concept, second part of the chapter, that is combinations, and the problems based on the combination and the properties and the problems based on the combination. So combination and the properties of combinations and the problems based on combinations. Now this is very important unit. Now let us move on to the combination. So the number of all combinations of n different things taken or at a time is denoted as NCR and is given by NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial, where r is less than or equal to n. Now the number of combination of n different things. So the combination of n different things taken or at a time is denoted as NCR and is given by NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So the combination is nothing but NCR. The combination of n things taken or at a time is denoted as NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This is a formula which we are going to use to find the NCR values. Now let us move on to a simple examples based on this. Now before that, let us know some properties, the properties of NCR, the properties. So there is no proof for this, the properties without proof. Now first one, NCR is also equal to NPR divided by R factorial, because you know what is the formula for NPR? NPR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus R factorial, whereas NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus R factorial into R factorial. So therefore NCR, this NCR is also equal to NPR, this is NPR divided by R factorial. So NCR is also equal to NPR divided by R factorial, because you know the value, you know the formula for NPR. NPR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus R factorial, whereas NCR is nothing but n factorial divided by n minus R factorial into R factorial. Therefore, NCR is also can be written as NPR divided by R factorial. Now, another important property is NCR is also equal to NC naught, and that is equal to 1. The value of NCR as well as NC naught is always equal to 1. NCR and NC naught is equal to 1. Now NC n minus 1 is equal to n, that is also equal to NCn. NC n minus 1 is also equal to NC1. So NCn minus 1 is equal to n, which implies that is also equal to NC1. Now this is very important property. That is NCn minus r is also equal to NCR. NCR can also be written as n into c times n minus r. So NCn minus r is also equal to NCR, very important property we are going to use to solve the problems. Now if NCR is equal to NC into k, this is also an important property. If NCR is also equal to NC into k, then either r is equal to k or r plus k is equal to n. So this r is equal to k, r this r plus k is equal to n. Very important property this is. R is equal to k, or we can also write n is equal to r plus k. N is equal to r plus k. Now n plus 1 cr, can also be written as NCR plus NCR minus 1. This is also an important property to solve the problems. N plus 1 CR is equal to NCR plus NCR minus 1. Now, So the sum of the coefficients, binomial coefficients, NC0 plus NC1 plus etc. NCn is always equal to 2 to the power of n. The sum of binomial coefficients, NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 etc. NCn is always equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. Similarly, other than NC0, NC1 plus NC2 plus NC3 etc. NCn is always equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. These two formulas are very important. So here NC0 plus NC1 plus etc. NCn is equal to 2 to the power of n, whereas NC1, it starts from NC1 plus NC2 etc. NCn is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. So these are few properties. Based on this, we are going to solve the problems. Now, some important formulas. What are the important formulas here? If there are n points in a plane, out of which k points are to be collinear, then if suppose if there are n points, the number of points in a plane are n, out of which k points, only k points will be collinear, then the number of straight lines that can be formed is NC2 minus KC2 plus 1. NC2 minus KC2 plus 1. So here n is the number of points and k points are collinear. So just how many points are required to draw a plane? Just. So number of points, how many points are required to draw a line? So 2 points. So that means here the number of straight lines that can be. So to draw a straight line, 2 points are required. So the number of straight lines that can be drawn is NC2 minus KC plus 2 plus 1, where n is the number of points and k is the points which are collinear. So very important concept, that is, if there are n points in a plane and k points are collinear, then the number of straight lines that can be formed is NC2 minus KC2 plus 1. Similarly, the number of triangles that can be formed is NC3 minus K into C3, right? So to form a triangle, there must be 3 points, A, B, C. So for a line, there are 2 points. So therefore, it is NC2, KC2, whereas this is NC3 and KC3. So the number of triangles that can be formed is NC3 minus K into C3, NC3 minus K into C3. Now, let us move on to the next one. Suppose if there are n points in a plane, out of which no 3 points are collinear. If no 3 points are collinear, then the number of straight lines can be formed is NC2. Number of straight lines formed is NC2, whereas the number of triangles formed is also equal to NC3, right? So, if there are n points in a plane, out of which no points are collinear, if there is no points are collinear, the number of straight lines can be drawn from n point is NC2, and similarly the number of triangles that can be formed from n points is NC3. NC2 and NC3 are the number of straight lines and the number of triangles. Now move on to the next condition. Point number 3. The number of rectangles or parallelogram that can be formed with m parallel line intersect n parallel lines. Suppose if m parallel lines intersect n parallel lines, then the number of parallelograms or rectangles that can be formed is MC2 into NC2. Very important formula. The number of parallelograms or rectangle that can be formed when m parallel line will intersect with n parallel lines is given by MC2 into NC2. Similarly, the fourth point, number of diagonals. The number of diagonals that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n side. If a polygon having n side, the number of diagonals that can be formed by joining the vertices is always equal to n into n minus 3 divided by 2, 3 less than n. That is, n into n minus 3 divided by 2 will give the number of diagonals that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n side. This is very important. So the number of diagonals is always equal to n into n minus 3 divided by 2. Now move on to the next point. Number of triangles that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n side is equal to NC3. This is also important. The number of diagonals of a polygon of n sides is n into n minus 1 by 3, whereas the number of triangles that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n sides is nc into 3. Now, the number of quadrilaterals, so the number of quadrilaterals that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n sides is nc4. So, number of quadrilaterals are nc4. The number of triangles are nc3. Very important concept. Here, see the difference. The number of triangles that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n sides is nc3. Similarly, the number of quadrilaterals that can be formed by joining the vertices of a polygon of n side is always equal to nc4. Now, these are few properties and the formulas which we are going to use. Now, based on this, let us take the problems. Now, let us move on to the first problem. Problems based on this. If nc4 is equal to nc5, find n. nc4 is equal to nc5. So, according to the property, we know the property. What is the property here? Yes, this one, fifth property. NCR is equal to NCK implies R is equal to K, or R plus K is equal to N. So, according to the property, NCR is equal to, yes, we know this, NCR is equal to NCK, then R is equal to K, or N is equal to R plus K. These are the formulas. So, here if you observe carefully, this is of the form NCR is equal to NC into K. Now, here R is equal to 4 and K is equal to 5. Now, what is to find? So, the value of N is equal to, if N is equal to R plus K, that is nothing but 4 plus 5, that's equal to 9. So, therefore, the value of N is equal to 9, that's all. So, using this property, NCR is equal to NCK, then here R is equal to 4 and K is equal to 5. What is the value for N? N is nothing but R plus K, that is nothing but 4 plus 5 is equal to 9 is the answer. So, therefore, N is equal to 9, very important for 1 mark. Okay. Now, move on to the next problem. Same problem. Here, you find N if NC10 is equal to NC15. So, NCR is equal to NCK, then N is equal to R plus K. What is R here? R is equal to 10 and K is equal to 15. Therefore, N is equal to 10 plus 15, that's nothing but 25. So, the value of N is equal to 25. Same, N is equal to 25. N is equal to 25. That's it. Just add these two. 10 plus 15 is equal to 25 is the value of N. That's all for 1 mark MCQ. This is an MCQ problem. Now, move on to the next problem. Find x if 99C40 plus 99CX is equal to 100C59. Then find the value of x. So, if 99C40 plus 99CX is equal to 100C59, then what is the value of x then? So, we have to find this value of x, right? Now, we know one relation, that is NCR is also equal to NCN minus R, right? NCN minus R. Now, let us convert this first. 99, therefore, using this property, 99C40 can also be written as 99C99 minus 40. So, using this relation, NCR is equal to NCN minus R, we can let us convert this first. 99C40 can be written as 99 minus 40. So, this is 99C times 99 minus 40 is 59. So, 99C40 is also equal to 99C59. Okay. Now, since therefore 99C40 is also equal to 99C59, the given equation can be written as given relation. So, what is the given relation? 99 times C40 plus 99 times 99 CX is equal to, that's equal to 100 times 100 C59. Just substitute the value. What is 99C40? 99C40 is equal to 99C59 plus 99CX is equal to 100 times C59. So, if you observe carefully, this is of the form. So, we know that NCR plus NCR minus 1 is, there is a relation for this, right? What is the relation? This is nothing but n plus 1 CR. So using this relation, NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. So therefore, what is this equal to here? R is equal to, we can write R is equal to 59 minus 1. Therefore, R is equal to 58. That's all. So the value of R is equal to 58. That is nothing but here R is nothing but X. So X is equal to 58 is the required answer. X is equal to 58. Hope you followed. Now, move on to the next problem. Find X. Same. Find X if 9CX plus 9C7 is equal to 10C7. So 9CX plus 9C7 is equal to 10C7. Find the value of X. Same as that of the previous problem. Okay. Now we know this relation. We know that NCR plus NCR minus 1. There is a relation for this, right? What is this equal to? This is nothing but n plus 1 CR. So using this relation, you can find the value. So find X if 9CX plus 9C7 is equal to 10C7. So we know that NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. So from this, what do you say? So therefore here R is equal to 7 and X is equal to R minus 1. That's it. Now what is the value of R? Substitute. So therefore X is equal to R is nothing but 7 minus 1. 7 minus 1, that's equal to 6. So therefore the value of X is equal to 6. That's it. Very simple for 2 marks. So here we know the relation NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. Since R is equal to 7, X is equal to R minus 1. Therefore X is equal to 7 minus 1 is 6. The value of X is equal to 6. Now move on to the next problem. If NPR is equal to 30240, 3240, 30240 and NCR is equal to 252, find the value of R. So what is given? NPR is given. NPR is equal to 30240 and NCR is also given. That's equal to 252. What is required to find is R. See, R is the question mark. Now here we know the relation for NPR and NCR. So the beginning itself I explained there is a relation. No, it's the same relation. So we know that. So we know the relation NPR divided by NCR is equal to R factorial. So we know that NPR divided by NCR is equal to R factorial. That's it. Okay, use this relation, you will get the answer. Now R factorial is equal to what is given? NPR. NPR is equal to 30240 divided by NCR. What is NCR? 252. If you divide, you will get 120. So R factorial is equal to 120 means therefore R is equal to 5 factorial, because you know what is 5 factorial? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 5 4s are 20, 20 into 3, 60 into 2 is 120. So therefore 120 can be written as 5 factorial, right? So that means here R factorial is equal to 5 factorial, therefore R is equal to 5. That's it. See here, R factorial is equal to 120 means R factorial is equal to 5 factorial, therefore the value of R is equal to 5. That's it. Very simple problem. This is very important relation. So that is, we know that NPR by NCR is equal to R factorial. What is given? 30240 divided by 252 is equal to R factorial, that is 120. 120 can be written as 5 factorial. So R factorial is equal to 5 factorial means therefore the value of R is equal to 5. That's it. Now move on to the next problem. So if NC8 is equal to NC12, find NC5. Right, this is also an important problem. Now we know this relation. We know that NCR is equal to NCK implies there is a relation. NCR is equal to NCK means what is the value of R or N? So we can write N is equal to R plus K. N is equal to R plus K. This is what we did in the previous problem. So NCR is equal to NCK implies N is equal to R plus K. Now what is the problem given here? NC8 is equal to NC12. So NCR is equal to NCK means therefore the value of N is equal to 8 plus 12, that is nothing but N is equal to 20. That's it. So N is equal to 20. Now just find out, now What is to find is NC5 means 20C5. Simplify this. N is equal to 20C5. That's it. Okay. Now, you know how to simplify this. We know in the formula for NCR is equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into R factorial. So, if we apply the formula for this, this is equal to 20 factorial divided by R is 5, 20 minus 5 factorial. Now, listen. Now, this can be written as 20 factorial means 20 into 19 into 18 into 17 into 16 into factorial 15 divided by this factorial 15, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into factorial 15. These two gets cancelled. If you simplify this, you are going to get the answer as, so if you simplify this, you will get this is equal to 15504. That's it. So the answer is 15504. This is the required answer. Hope you followed. Very simple. Just find out the value. We know the relation. If NCR is equal to NCK, then N is equal to R plus K. If you add this, 8 plus 12 is equal to 20. N is equal to 20. Substitute here. NC5 means 20C5 is nothing but N factorial. 20 factorial divided by 5 into 20 minus 5 is, that is 15 factorial. So you will simplify, you will get 15504 is the required answer. Move on to the next problem. Now this is also an important problem. What is given? If NP5 is equal to 24 into NC4, find the value of N. Just write down the formula for NP5 and NC4. We know that NP5 can be written as N factorial divided by N minus 5 factorial is equal to 24 into, what is NC4? NC4 is nothing but N factorial divided by N minus R factorial, that is R factorial, 4 factorial into N minus 4 factorial, right? So, NP5 is N factorial divided by N minus 5 factorial, whereas 24 into NC4 is N factorial divided by R is 4 factorial into N minus 4 factorial. So, this can be written as, what is N factorial? N into N minus 1, N minus 2, N minus 3, N minus 4 into N minus 5 factorial divided by, in the denominator we have N minus 5 factorial. These two gets cancelled is equal to, on the right hand side, 24 into, again same, N factorial is nothing but N into N minus 1, N minus 2, N minus 3 and N minus 4 factorial N minus 4 divided by 4 factorial, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into N minus 4 factorial. These two gets cancelled. Okay. So, what is left in the numerator and denominator? So, here you can cancel. If you simplify this, N minus 1, N minus 2, everything gets cancelled. N minus 4 is equal to 24 divided by 4 factorial. That is, 4 factorial is nothing but 4 is a 12, 2 is a 24. Now, what is this equal to? N minus 4 is equal to 1. So, therefore, N is equal to 1 plus 4, that's equal to 5. So, therefore, the value of N is equal to 5. That's it. Okay. Right. Very simple problems here. Just substitute NP5 is N factorial N into N minus 5 into 24 into N divided by 4 factorial into N minus 4. If you simplify, N minus 5 gets cancelled. Here also N minus 4 gets cancelled up to N minus 1, N minus 2, N minus 3 gets cancelled. What is left here in the left hand side is N minus 4 is equal to 24 divided by 24, because factorial 4 is 24. So, 24 by 24 is 1. N minus 4 is equal to 1. Therefore, N is equal to 1 plus 4 means 5. So, the value of N is equal to 5. Now, move on to the next problem. Same type. If NPR is equal to 240, NCR is equal to 120, find the value of N and R. Same as that of the previous problem. Right. Now, we know the relation. We know that R factorial is equal to NPR divided by NCR. So, R factorial is equal to, what is NPR? NPR is equal to 240 divided by NCR is 120, that's equal to 2. R factorial is equal to 2 means, therefore, R is equal to 2. That's all. R is equal to 2. Follow. See here. R factorial is equal to NPR divided by NCR. R factorial is 240 divided by 120, that is nothing but 2. That means R factorial is equal to 2 factorial. So, therefore, R is equal to 2. R factorial is equal to 2 factorial, R is equal to 2. Okay. Now, let me answer. Now listen, so therefore R is equal to 2. Now from this, let us consider this. Now NPR is equal to given, NPR is equal to 240, this is given. Now what is our substitute? NP into R is equal to 2, 240, because R is equal to 2, R is equal to 2. What is NP2? NP2 is nothing but n factorial divided by n minus 2 factorial is equal to 240. N factorial is nothing but n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial divided by n minus 2 is equal to 240. These two gets cancelled. What is left in the numerator? N into n minus 1. Multiply this. N into n is n square minus n. Transfer this. Minus 240 is equal to 0. A quadratic equation. Simplify this. That's it. Factorize it. Now let us factorize this. I'll write here. This 240 can run as 15 into 16. So therefore this can run as n square minus 16n plus 15n minus 240 is equal to 0. Right. Now how to simplify this? So therefore the factors are n minus 16 into n plus 15 is equal to 0. That's all. So simplify this. So here I'll write n minus 16 is equal to 0 or n plus 15 is equal to 0. N is equal to 15. So negative we cannot take. We cannot take negative. So n is equal to 16, positive value. Therefore the value of n is equal to 16. That's it. N is equal to 16. I will substitute here. So therefore n is equal to 16 is the required answer. Very simple. See here. Just R factorial is equal to NPR by NCR, that is 240 by 2, that is 120, that's equal to 2 factorial, means R is equal to substitute, R is equal to 2 here, NPR is equal to 240, NPR nothing but NP2 is equal to 240. Just what is NP2? N factorial divided by n minus 2 factorial is equal to 240. N factorial is nothing but n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial by n minus 2 is equal to 240. N minus 2 factorial gets cancelled. N into n is n square minus n minus 240 is equal to 0. Factorize this. 240 can run as 16 into 15 minus 16 plus 15n is minus n you will get. So the factors are n minus 16 into n plus 15 is equal to 0. So n minus 16 is equal to 0 and n plus 15 is equal to 0 implies n is equal to minus 15. We cannot take negative. So therefore n is equal to 16, positive value. N is equal to 16 is the required answer. Hope you followed. Okay, this is how we are going to solve the problems based on the properties which I have discussed today. Now, very important. So you may expect 1 or 2 questions for 1 mark and 3 marks. Okay, so that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with a different concept in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.